Yo guys, in this video we're doing a quick little video on how to get better at CSGO. I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks that I used to do to get to the level that I was once at, which was Supreme, and the people I used to play with were Global. So Global Supreme, and I was not carried before anyone says it, okay? But yeah, I'll be showing you all the tips and tricks, and if you can implement these into your game, you'll see a vast improvement and see your rank go up a lot quicker. So anyway, let's just get into it. Right guys, trick or tip number one. What you want to do is always warm up before you start playing your games. If you don't warm up, you're not going to feel as good as you normally would when you've played a couple games already. Plus it helps you snap onto the player's heads a bit quicker and just improves your aim a lot as well. So what I like to do is I like to come on this map, aim bots. I'll leave a link down if you want to go add it to your custom maps. And what you want to do is I put show impacts on, and then we go around and we just start off by just going around and one tapping people. Obviously you might not be great to start with, but then the more you do it, the warmer you get and the quicker you'll snap to people's heads. Once you've done around 50 to 100 headshots of people, you then want to start burst fire into the players' chests, pulling down until they are dead. This will help obviously with your recoil control, and recoil is one of the tricks that we will be getting into. So yeah, just go around, burst into their chest until the opponent is dead, like so. Once you've done that about 50 to 100 times again, I'd go and say grab a deagle and then just go around and do the same. We have 50 to 100 kills, just going around with a deagle, like so. This is also a good way to train in CSGO, get your accuracy and your aim a lot better. So I do recommend doing this. The second tip or trick that I have for you is to practice your recoil and learn the recoil patterns of the guns you like to use. I'd mainly say use the AK M4 or the M4A1S. I'd say they're the best guns to use. You can use the AUG. I think the firing rate of it is a bit slower. So as long as you're accurate with the M4, you're most likely going to win the battle over an AUG or an AK especially. So yeah, we've come into the map called Recoil Masters Weapon Practice. Helps you learn all the recoils, very important for getting better at CSGO. You'll have a little green dot in here. Obviously up here it will tell you the spray pattern, how many bullets of where the gun goes, and which way you should follow. So this is telling me I need to pull down, then left, then right. And the green dot here will also help. So pull down, go left, then go right. Obviously the more you do, you'll find the better you'll get with this. Obviously I'm not great with it. I find it a lot easier without the green dot. So if you want to do that, obviously click reset, get rid of the ghost hair, and then you can do it like so. Obviously this will change when the gun is in use. Obviously down a lot more left than right. If you want to include the T target, this will tell you how many headshots you got in on chest, or how many times you hit him on what part of the body. So if I just spray down on him, it tells you down here we've got 10 headshots, 8 in the chest, obviously, and none in the stomach and legs. But that's good because we want to aim for the chest and the head. If you don't want to come into the map and do it, you can do this anywhere. You can do it just in the warm-up before you actually go into a game. All you're going to need is a wall. Come up to the wall and then just practice the recoil on the wall. Obviously the hit impact target things won't be there. You'll just have the bullets. But then you can obviously just go off the bullets and see how well your recoil does. So if I'd look at this one I came out a bit too much, and this one I sort of kept it a bit more impact. Obviously I've still got a lot more to do to obviously get back into CS and improve my recoil. But yeah, this is a great map, help you improve as a player. Tip or trick number 3. Now, in a game, the first pistol rounds are very important. If you can win them games, then you are set for the next couple rounds, and it gives you advantage for the next couple rounds. So you want to improve your accuracy with the pistol. So what I recommend doing is coming in onto custom servers and looking pistols only game, where it's only headshots as well. So here we go, we've got one here. It's only got one player in it, but there's normally bots as well, which may make it a bit harder for you. And yeah, this will help you out so much. So here we go, as we're in game, you can run around and it's literally just headshot only. Some of them will be bots, some will be actual players like him. And yeah, you just want to go around and practice your aim with a pistol. When it comes to the pistol, a little tip I can give is obviously don't spray with the pistol. Take your time and aim for the head, because you're more likely going to kill him from a headshot than just spraying him down in the body. Tip and trick number 4. We can stay in this headshot server for it. All you'll need to do is basically learn crosshair placement. Now, crosshair placement is vital for winning one-on-one battles or the first battle against an opponent. Crosshair placement is basically trying to get your crosshair head high, so you can do the most damage over your opponent. So say an opponent is looking at the floor and then he sees you and he's shooting you in the leg. Yeah, your crosshair placement's a lot higher. You're going to be shooting him from the chest up, maybe even in the head. You're going to be killing him a lot quicker than he's killing you, giving you the advantage to win the battle for your team and giving your team the advantage to win that round. So yeah, crosshair placement is vital. I'd say it's halfway between the most walls in the game. So just learning it and obviously keeping it there. Right, yeah, trick and tip number 5 is pre-aiming. Pre-aiming is vital again to winning you the battles when it comes to 1v1. And Palace is a great example to explain that, to be honest. So when your team is deciding to attack A, and you're wanting to get the first entry frag, say there's a player on stairs watching Palace, like eyeing it down whether he's got an AWP or not. What you want to do is pre-aim that angle before you've even peeked the corner. So when you've come around the corner, you're already looking at it and you can start firing, and you can even pre-fire if you really believe that there's someone there. So you come around, pre-fire him, boom, he's not even going to see it coming, dead. You've won that battle. Your team can push out like so. So obviously when we're in Palace, there's going to be loads of different places you can be. Hopefully I won't die. But yeah, obviously pre-aim stairs, bang, pre-fire if you need to. Here's another spot, pre-aim it, keeping that crosshair placement. So yeah, learning, and there could be jungle, default, CT, all these different places come in. Tip and trick number 7 is game sense. Game sense is basically just trying to get one up on your opponent, predicting your opponent, and trying to outsmart them. So yeah, having the game sense to know, I see you're becoming less predictable and he's becoming more predictable. The less predictable you come, the better, because then you can get an advantage on your opponent. So the best tip I can give for this is watch pro games, see what them players do, and it gives you a sense of, say it's a 1v1 situation and they need to plant the bomb, what they're going to do, which site they're going to go to, and so you can be there waiting for them, essentially. The last tip and trick I can actually give you is just to try and 5-stack, get some friends to play with you. If you end up solo queuing, there could be a language barrier, or you could get frustrated with your teammates. Whereas if you get your friends in, you can understand what angles your teammate's going to hold, so you can hold each other's angles, get less frustrated, and there's not going to be a huge communication barrier. So I think playing with friends always vital to winning games and getting better. But apart from that, just keep playing, keep going. It is a game that you need to train on. If you don't train, you're not going to improve. And yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. You're going to need to do this for at least a week to start seeing huge improvements. In the first day, if you even implement half the things you've seen, you will see an improvement. But if you do it for a week or longer, the improvements will just get better and better, and you'll see your rank go from, say, Gold Nova to all the way up to at least DMG. Right guys, that's all of the tips and tricks I'm going to give for today. If you enjoyed this type of video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. I obviously play a lot more games and do like a real life videos, but I thought I'd help do a tutorial on how to get better at CSGO. So if you do like this, obviously please give a like, subscribe. If there's any more tips and tricks you want to know, because there's still loads more you can do to improve your game, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so if there is any more tips and tricks you want me to go through, please let me know and I will do it. And also don't forget to check out my Twitch. I stream on Twitch nearly every day, or every day I can, and do a lot of giveaways, especially for CSGO. I think there's a new big one coming up soon, so make sure you go check me out for that. I think I might be giving away a knife on my Twitch, so go check it out. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.